This process actually started back in the mid-90s. CHA, the Chicago Housing Authority, received our HUD Hope VI grant, which is a federally funded grant, in the amount of $50 million. With those funds, we began relocating families from building, which included funds for demolition as well as bringing back new housing. At that time, residents became a big voice in the process, which brought about what we work under now, which is a consent decree. One of the things that's made this happen is the partnerships that we have in the surrounding communities. So one of the things is that the Mayor Daley was a big push in bringing all the agencies together and letting them know the importance of this community and what it's all about, and making a healthier community for all families of different income levels. So there's been a great partnership that's made this happen, as well as the private developer and their team of architects and engineers.
What is now referred to as Parkside is a portion of what was once the infamous Cabrini Green development, at various times identified as one of the probably most dangerous and least successful public housing projects in the country. Those buildings were all subsequently taken down and are being replaced by what we're building. This is an amalgam. It is market rate housing. It is affordable housing, which is housing that is partially subsidized, and it contains a number of CHA units which are fully subsidized. It's what's called a mixed income community.
The building that's behind me is a mid-rise building. It's a home ownership building, but one of the things that makes our community unique is that we have not only public housing, but we have affordable and we have home ownership. So what you will find in that building is a mix of units which are indistinguishable from the exterior, which is one of the things we wanted. We didn't want you to be able to point out the different income levels that are within the development. So as you walk by, you would not be able to tell which unit is a public housing unit versus a home ownership unit.
The mid-rise buildings that front some of the busier streets of the project have a lower portion of the roof that's actually an overlook for the upper level units. So what we did there was we created the green roofs on the lower portions of the building and utilized them as an amenity.
Part of our thought in planning this was that there would be small-scale green spaces spread throughout rather than aggregated into a few parks.
A lot of these buyers come from the suburbs, and one of the first questions I get is, is this integrated already? And so we really like to point out that yes, it is, and you're taking part in it.
The city is full of, it's so vibrant, it's dynamic. We can walk anywhere and be near the lake. We can go to Old Town. We can be we're near the Gold Coast. We walk all over. You can't do that in the suburbs.
The parks, the infrastructure, everything was a big part of what we're doing here at Parkside of Old Town to help make it a real community that's accessible to not only downtown but to areas north of here. So we have the train station that's not far from here. We have 2 stops currently. They're going to be looking at implementing new stops within the area. We also have the bus which runs down Division Street. They're also looking at implementing new bus stops and making the area more user-friendly and walker-friendly and biker-friendly.
Like Parkside because the proximity to downtown is perfect for me. My wife works downtown. I work a little further away, but it's better for her and the kids. Just convenient just being right here. It's almost like centralized. We're straight shot to the south side, straight shot to the north side, and straight shot downtown or out west.
I love living in the area where the people are so diverse, and I mean, every day, I feel more alive just being outside here. It's a wonderful feeling.